What's going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the gameplay that I've collected so far using the Twilight Garrison, which a lot of people are interested in right now. I managed to get mine from an exotic engram that I had drop in Trials of Osiris, dropping my 3OC, and man, have I been having a ton of fun with this thing. It is a blast to use. Now, this isn't a proper review. I know a lot of people will review something within 24 hours of getting it. I will never do that. I think in order to get a solid opinion on a gun or a piece of armor, you gotta play with it for quite a while. So here you see the jukes cannot be more real. Look at this. The hammers just keep on whiffing. This thing is too much fun to use. It's just a blast, and that's really what it is. It makes you kind of like the escape artist. But I found that it's not just as easy as equip and double tap B. You really do have to kind of think about how you're going to use it, and your directional changes are important. If you dash in the same direction that you're already moving, then that's not very unpredictable. You know what I mean? It doesn't really throw your opponent off that much. So I was actually really happy in this game. I got match made with Famas on my team. You may not be familiar with him. Really good player. Nearly a 3.0 KD. Actually managed to outscore and outplay him using Twilight Garrison and a blue sidearm, so I was really pleased with that. But he's a really solid player, and he streams too. You should check him out sometime. I think he does a lot of sweats. But anyways, so I'm just having a blast using this thing. The mid-air directional changes. One thing that you gotta look out for is that they can also be disorienting for you. So you kind of have to play with this thing for a while to really get used to the physics of it. And coming out of it, I know a lot of people said, "Oh, I want to see you using this thing with a sniper. We want to see dash snipes." It doesn't really work like that. I mean, you've really got to have. I mean, you got to have like something like injection mold or snapshot to even remotely come close to making that a thing. You know, you can't just dash and then quick scope. I mean, you can, but for the most part, it's not going to happen because you can only dash when you're in the air, and then your accurate quick scoping and sniping really happens when your feet are planted on the ground, unless you're using bellicose. But I mean, look right here. I mean, these jukes, being able to juke that hunter as he approached, and he really only tried to kill me out of the group of 4 teammates there. He was just shooting for me, and I probably would have gone down. I think he was just looking to trade. But the dash saved my life. Mid-air directional change, especially when they're using last word, because you make them miss 2 or 3 bullets, and that's a good portion of their mag. I mean, that's a quarter or more of their magazine, so they've really got to be accurate with the rest of their shots before they reload. So now this, you see here, just dashing, I used it exactly like that, to dash out of corners, like drop a grenade and then dash into cover. That worked out pretty well. Or dashing out of supers and stuff like that, like you saw with the Titan there, with the hammers being tossed. But or like capturing points and then dashing out of them real quick as people try to rush them and drop supers in, like this guy. Just getting out of there so you can get some distance and gun them down. Now, strangely enough, I haven't played Control in forever, but I thought it might be a decent place to go into and kind of practice using this thing. And I love this blue sidearm I got. I mean, it rolled with rangefinder and the enhanced tracker. I think that's what it's called. But when you get a kill, it increases your radar, the number of slices of pie in it, makes it more accurate, easier to locate opponents. But anyways, it's actually a great roll for you see dashing up to melee. But it's a great roll for a blue sidearm. I'm loving it. I'm using this thing a lot now, actually. It's kind of fun. It's fun using blue weapons. I've always used blue weapons, you know, that with the One Man's Trash series and whatnot. But anyways, sidearms pair well with this. Last Word pairs really well with this. If you're an accurate player with Last Word, you're going to find it to be a pretty effective combination. But I was really digging using the Mida sidearm combo. I thought that played out very, very well. You see here again, using the grenade then dash. Those mid-air directional changes can really save your life, especially as a striker titan, because a lot of times I want to throw a lightning grenade to hit somebody, but I know that I'm also in the area of effect for that grenade. So sometimes I want to tag someone with a grenade, but I don't want to hurt myself in the process. Twilight Garrison actually makes that possible. I can throw that grenade and just quickly dash out of there. Works out pretty well. This match here, you're going to see this is a Phantom Medal, and this is part of a 10 kill streak I went on. But I was super pleased with this game because I got match made against a guy on the other team, a guy in the top 10 in DTR. You know, talking to a guy with over 10 million medal score, which is ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous, but I won't call him out. You might recognize names in the kill feed. But anyways, went really well. Got this Phantom Medal, and I was able to make the streak last because after I got this Phantom, and you'll see a few more snipes here that add up to this Phantom. After I got the Phantom, I found myself really in the middle of their spawn as guys are spawning, as supers are being popped, and I managed to dash in and out of cover in such a way that I was able to get out of their spawn, get back into our spawn, get some breathing room, and then wrap up a 10th kill for the a 10th snipe for the 10 kill streak. And they see here, I baited guys over towards me, dashed back on top of the catwalk, jumped up in the air, and then Hammer of Soul is going to be popped, Tether is going to be popped, and the dash is going to get me out of the tether here. And I was able to break free and get out of there. And that's all due to the Garrison, just being able to dash in and out of cover. And it really does take some getting used to. I found that the first few games I was using it, like it wasn't doing anything for me because I was using it at the wrong times, and it just wasn't effective. But I found that for me personally, the more I played with it, the more I started to kind of get a feel for what works in terms of the directional changes. And like I said, not just doing the dashes in the direction that you're already moving. Here by the way, you're going to see 4 shots and 4 kills with a sniper rifle. And just 4 straight headshots, and I was really digging that. That made me happy. I like the 6 snipes. But anyways, so really happy with that. So hopefully guys, if you have this, let me know what your experience has been with it so far. Have you been enjoying it? What do you find to be the effective ways of using it? Like I said, this isn't a proper review. I will never throw a review up on something I've only had for 24 hours. I think that in order to, I haven't even reviewed the Bellicose yet. But that's just because I think it takes a long time, a lot of gameplay in order to really understand everything there is to know about a certain, especially piece of exotic armor. Something that changes dramatically the way that your style plays out. So anyways, hit me up in the comment section, guys. I will catch you in the Crucible.